Welcome back. This is the follow-up video of the 5 tips for the DJI Action 5, or I mean 4, really doesn't matter, because those tips are true for all those action cams. You can find the link here if you haven't watched it. In the last year of using this camera, I've discovered 3 more things that I really want to show you, so let's go. Tip number 6. When I first got the camera, I was really happy to find out that it supports USB-C microphones, so that I could plug in the receiver of my Rode wireless system directly to the camera without any analog connection. However, since then, DJI has released a firmware update which adds support for the DJI Mic Mini, and it doesn't need any receiver. So it works via Bluetooth, and this is all you need then. And since the Mic Mini is on the market for quite some time, it's pretty cheap. You can get this for $20, I think. And yeah, I think that's huge. I can't believe I almost missed that.
So when you're vlogging, for example, and talking directly to the camera, I think this sounds so much better. And even when you're very far away, I think this thing has some pretty good range. And now, so that you can compare, this is the internal microphone. Did I really say Mic Mini instead of Mic Mini this whole time? Yeah, I can't change that, but you can subscribe. Maybe the next video is going to be better. Anyway, let's go back to
tip number 7. This is inspired by the macro lens that you can get for the Action 6. As you know, those action cams have a fixed focus and a small aperture, which makes everything sharp in a distance of 40 centimeters and farther away. But this also means that everything that is closer is not as sharp as you might want for certain kinds of shots. For example, I wanted to use the action cam for some BTS footage and mounted it to my support vest to capture my camera rig in a very close distance. With such a diopter, you can bring the focus distance a bit closer to the lens to make those close areas sharper. For this, I got this adapter ring that allows you to install 49mm filters on the action cam, and then I got 4 diopters for that size. You'll find the links in the description. This really allows me to use the action cam in scenarios where I couldn't have used it before. I made a little experiment here to find out for each diopter where its optimal focus distance is. And you can see that for +1, it's around 40 centimeters. For +2, it's 30. For +4, it's 20 centimeters. And for +10, it's 10 centimeters. Keep in mind that those diopters add a bit distortion to the image, and the sharpness also decreases towards the edges. But I think for +1 and +2, it's absolutely fine. +4 can work pretty well in close-up shots like this, and +10 is really strong, so use with caution. Obviously, the macro lens for the Action 6 is a lot more comfortable to use because you can just adjust the strength. But if you don't want to upgrade yet, I think this is a nice and cheap option. Tip number 8. I've always recorded in 16:9 aspect ratio because probably all my other cameras do that. However, with the increasing popularity of OpenGate, I've realized that it just makes sense to record in 4:3, especially if you want to export to vertical and horizontal video. You can always crop later, but capture as much as you can. Maybe that makes sense for you. It really does for me. All right, these were the 3 additional tips. I hope you liked the video. See you next time.